lemon bread donuts. They're needed, okay? They are very needed. What else? Milk, yeah. Got all of that. The only thing that I'm missing, oh, and molasses. The only thing I'm missing is the brown rice, Rice Krispies. In that one, I can only get it through Amazon or Whole Foods, so I may go tomorrow or maybe later today, because I go every day to a supermarket. It's insane. I try not to, because there's always something missing, and I make a list and I make sure that I'm very on top of my stuff. But I have a tiny refrigerator, a tiny freezer, so before I could stock up, now there's no way. So I have to just do grocery shopping all the time. Good morning. Today is December 6th, 2018. It's the 6th day of Vlogmas, and I just kicked everybody out of my house and I went to the supermarket and I'm ready to do my breakfast. Today I don't have tons of things planned. I'm going to lay low, although it's a beautiful day and I should go out. Maybe I will do it when my husband arrives. However, I'm planning to just stay here, work on my christening out for a little bit while I watch some TV, and then maybe then I will sit down and record a proper podcast. And if I do that, that will come in, or I will upload that tomorrow on Friday. Because this has been so much fun, but I will have to say it's been a little stressful, because I have to sit down and just record, and I would love to be I don't know, I like to do music, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that, you know, it's getting a little too much sometimes to do like 2 videos. Anyway, so yeah, nothing planned, nothing big to do today. I am loving your comments on my Vlogmas. I find it so funny that you guys are really liking it, and I'm so grateful. And you know, I think I've never sat down and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your words of encouragement. Thank you for being my friend and follow me around and make comments. And you know, when I started this podcast, I wanted to do it just for a year, and I wanted to connect and get friends and connect with people that have my same hobbies and my same likes. And I think what I have, the 600 or 700 followers that I have here, are just that. Okay, so I went super deep really fast. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do my breakfast. I do breakfast, I organize my breakfast as such. So I do Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. I do eggs with vegetables. Sometimes whatever I have in stock that it can be softened quickly, because I don't like crunchy vegetables on my scrambled eggs. And then on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, to kind of like help my system and clean it out, I do oatmeal. So I do oatmeals with a bunch of like I put pecans on it, and I do walnuts, and I do pumpkin seeds, and I really enjoy those days. I know it's really high on carbs, but since I've been doing that, my system have been feeling better, because I have some issues. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me move this out of the way a little bit. Okay, so I do oatmeal, and I do it with milk. And I have tried to do oatmeal and get it right for pretty much 23 years since I had my son, and I finally got it. So what I did is when I got the quick oats, and I buy them organic or not, it depends. These are organic, and I got the whole food. I got them at the bulk section. And what I did, I post them on the what is it called? It's the blender. Or the food processor is their name. I pulse them for a little bit. So you want them to be to have the integrity, but you want to have a little bit of the oatmeal flour on it. So that's why it's gonna make it thick. So we like it thick. We don't like, or in Puerto Rico, we want it creamy instead of watery. Okay, so my recipe is really simple. So per person, I do a cup of milk, okay? So if you're gonna do 3, you do the math. I usually do like a little bit more. I do like 1 1/4 just because I let it sit for longer than other people. And then per person, I do 1/3 of a cup. So, and I do it, you know, a scant. I don't know, just, okay, whatever. Just a 1/3 of a cup of the oatmeal. And then, this is very, not helpful, but I take a big spoon, the regular spoon, not the measuring spoon. And I make sure that I have a very even ounce or scant, I don't know that word, kind of spoonful here. I don't want it to be too, I want it to be flush, right, with there you go. So I have 2 per person, and this one you can do more or less. I think 2 is perfect. Sometimes I do less if it's for my husband because he doesn't like it to be super sweet, or my daughter. But I do like them kind of sweet, the sweet side. And then I got this at Costco. They were huge, and I cut them in half, and I put 1 of these cinnamon sticks in. And then the other thing that I put on is the skin of a lemon. So I go ahead and I don't put too much pressure, so you don't take anything off the white, right? And I will do 2 or 3 of those. And you don't want to take the white in because it's gonna be a bit bitter. And I use this lemon for my tea. So, and then again, if I will do like my entire family, 4 of us, I will do the entire lemon. It gives it a nice tangy, and it's kind of like balance that sweetness that I put on with all that sugar. And then I do like a big pinch of sea salt. And sometimes I do like 2, like today I did 2 because I want that sweet and, not sweet and sour, but it kind of balances it out. And then I'm going to put it on the stove top, and I'm going to put it in low or medium low, and I'm going to let it like sit there for a while. And every time I come into the kitchen, like every 2 or 3 minutes, I will just swirl it around until it's starting to thicken. You want that process to be slow, sorry. Slow. And then whenever I'm gonna finish it out, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Then whenever I crank the heat up, and then I finish it out with this vanilla and with the cinnamon. Okay, so I want to put this on the stove top on medium low. Okay, so it's been like 5-10 minutes. So you can see it's very liquidy, so not yet. Let's keep on letting it work there. Okay, I went through my dishwasher, took all the dishes out, and then now you can see that the consistency is starting to change. So you don't see that much liquidy milk going around. It's more like a smooth consistency. So now I'm gonna do just swirl it a little bit more, maybe like 15-30 more seconds, and it's good to go. I do a cap of my vanilla, not too much, and then I do put some cinnamon on it, although I put some on the end. So I give it a swirl, and then I'm going to try to catch those lemon rinds or peels and take them out because they already work the purpose. You don't want to keep them there because it's gonna make kind of like gives the oatmeal a weird taste. So, and voila, that's my breakfast. So this is good to, or nice temperature to eat. It's I let it sit like 5 minutes, and now it's gonna be a thicker consistency than the one whenever I pour it on this bowl. And then I went overboard with the bread, of course. Why not? I may eat 2 and then leave 2. Finished with the podcast, and I just have I just used this camera that I have now, and it did work very well. I didn't have to stop at all. I even stopped myself at 16 minutes in, and it was just like, because I was just like freaking out, but there was no reason for it, because I think this one will be the one. So I have this corner that is a shit show. So I'm going to go ahead and get through all this, and then take the yarn that I'm not using, and I'm going to put it in a place that is safe, is out of here. I want to keep like only 2 bags, but come on, Marilisa, keep it together. So this is the situation. I have so many bags, and my husband is bitching and complaining that I have too much stuff. So I have all my needles here. I may pay Stella $5 to get them all sorted out. You need You need $5?
15.
No, this is the christening gown. Is laying on there. Okay, so I have this one that I have to. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the tummy tick now that I have a little bit of space or knitting time, and I'm gonna do this too. I think I'm gonna do this one per person. I'm gonna say, and then this other one, and I have this extra one that I'm gonna go ahead and do one for Stella. But then again, they're so similar. And I was doing this sweater, the bubble sweater, the arbusto, with this yarn. I wind all this yarn, and I'm not going to use it, so I'm going to go ahead and put those in storage as well. I got here my needles, and I'm missing one, so I have to find out where is it at. And then I have this tuku wool that I have to return to Told, or I may hold on it. I don't know. I really like it. It's really nice. It's really nice yarn. So somebody commented at it was woolen spun, and I should just go ahead and blocked the swatch that I did. However, I was just like sold with the other one. So thank you so much for your concern, you know, for saying that. And I was reading about it, and I was just like, oh my god, you're so dumb. Hold on. There you go. So I think I'm going to go ahead and store this on my nightstand. I have a basket on my nightstand because I wanted to use it with this mohair, and I want to make a simple hat. So there's this hat that I may post a picture here, and why I'm cutting my face anyway. So it will be perfect with a little bit of sheen and the fussiness. It will be awesome. Okay, so let me move on. Stella, can you stop screaming?
I'm not screaming.
You were. I'm talking too mad. Okay.
My boyfriend, I love him.
Whatever. Okay, so here are my yarn of my Tecumseh, and I have this left, and I have one more. Yeah, this is the one that I bought that it was wrong, and I think this is the fingering weight one, and I may put this aside because I know this for sure I'm not gonna use it. And then these I will keep here all together because this project will be done soon. So I have this basket here, and this basket has some old patterns, and it have even a fabric that I don't know why. This is here, and I have some labels that I can trash that, and one big pom-pom maker. Ooh, and I have the stitch markers that I love. They're this tiny hold on, they just fell from my hand. So they're teeny tiny and they're really pretty. They're pink and blue. This one's, I think this is a Japanese store, so anyway. Okay, this one wants to be something because he just stuck to myself. It doesn't leave me alone. Okay, so trash. Ooh, I found my bra here. Awesome, okay. Pretty much kind of like reality TV, the housewives of Seattle, pretty much. And you follow what I do during the day, nothing knitting heavy. I know I've been watching some other Vlogmas and they're all about the yarn that I've been buying and blah blah.
It's the worst.
I'm not into
Don't buy it.
Frugally buying yarn anymore.
I'm still here.
So if you have not seen my
This
Vlogmas,
takes forever. It takes like 2 hours.
If you have not,
pretty
I
much.
show a little bit of my progress, and here we go.
Yeah, it's okay. I love you guys.
So